I have a unique job. I make my living using other people's minds. I'm a professional hypnotist. Half the time, I'm buzzing around the country entertaining thousands of college students. But the other half, I'm just your average guy. Either way, my life is never dull. The one constant is that people just don't understand what I do. Welcome to my hypnotic world. I'm Paul Ramsay, and I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. I'm an entertainer. My job is to go out there and put on a show that helps people leave the rest of their workday or their personal life behind for a little while and just enjoy themselves.
Take a nice big breath in, breathe out, and sleep. No, I'm just messing.
Hypnotists aren't like plumbers or electricians or school teachers. Like, there's nowhere near that many. But there's more hypnotists out there than you think they are. It is a competitive market. And so part of what I have to do is I have to find a way, if I want to be successful, to make myself stand out from my competitors, from my colleagues. I really learned the value of that through conversations with my agents. And Danny and I have this really helpful process of when I feel like I'm a little stuck, when I feel like I'm sort of in a rut creatively, and that I need a nudge to help me take things to the next level. Danny's good about that. He's always really direct and honest with me. What I really respect about Danny and Scott and everyone at the agency is they know that if you ask, you're really asking for help. And so they tell you because they know that you're asking for help. Hi, Danny.
Hey, Paul, what are you up to?
Nothing. I just wanted to check in with you today about just odds and ends. You and I are always like, you're real good about this. Like, it's your job to help me be more successful. It's not your job to necessarily make me feel good. So I do this show. It is this show that no one else is doing. And yet you and I both know that there are these other guys out there who are still booking considerably more shows than me. I'm mystified as to why that keeps happening. And I'm like, look, what do I have to do to get it to book at that level?
Well, you know, it is by far one of the most original ways of doing hypnosis out on the market. So that's for sure. We know that. Now, I think, you know, you're not as flashy as the other guys. And I know you do that on purpose because you're not, you're not trying to be flashy. I think you need to be you in the context of you, but we need you to, I think there needs to be a way that you have your own style. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you might need a stylist.
Well, I'm having this conversation with Danny, and he just sort of lays it out there. And that's hard to take. Like, it's hard to hear someone say, basically, you don't look good enough or you don't dress good enough, and you're kind of like, hey.
I think we need to find something that fits you and your personality, but I think,
I mean, are we just talking wardrobe, or are you talking about actually pushing to actually behave differently on stage also?
As for your stylish show, I don't think you need to change that. That's your show. That's how you run. That's how you do your show. I don't think that you need to change your personality. I think we need to just find, you can't wear jeans and a Hawaiian shirt anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let's make this clear. For the record, Paul Ramsay has never worn jeans and a Hawaiian shirt to his show. I think it would be fair to say I dress sort of plainly, right? Like, I get,
Let's go khakis and a button down. Yeah.
I can do that. I can find I'll find a fashion consultant or something, and I'll find someone to help me figure out what the right clothes are for me. That's cool. Even though it was a little hard to hear, I got over it very quickly because I knew it was absolutely true. So Johnny Kelly came to me in 2012. I met him through a colleague. And Johnny is an entertainer. He makes his living as a master of ceremonies. He's amazing. He's so incredibly high energy, very, very driven, and very successful. Johnny has a unique sense of style. He's always rocking these different looks. So given what the conversation that I had with Danny, I thought, you know what? Let's sort of mine Johnny's well of experience here and get some advice from him about how do you create style? How do you create your own look? So I told you, I'm getting ready for the tour. I knew you were coming today, and I'm like, this is perfect. Because I had a conversation with my agent the other day. He goes, I feel like you need to change your look. And I kind of made that face at first, but wait, this will make sense. I said, okay. And he said, well, look. He said, you look professional. He goes, you don't show up in like jeans and a t-shirt. He said, but but you don't really look like an entertainer either. Right? And I could not argue with that, you know. So I haven't done it yet, but I've made an appointment. I made an appointment with a fashion consultant. But then I thought, Johnny K's coming. Like, here we go. Like, so I thought, I mean, you've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, you know, I definitely want people to pay attention and notice the way that I'm dressed, because I feel that it definitely sets the standard of success, I think.
Yeah.
You know? And I also think that the client feels that they're getting their money's worth when you are the entertainer.
Sure. Sure. You're showing that you care about the way, yeah.
No, that's really the first thing that I do to get attention, is by how I'm dressed when I step on stage, you know? So.
After talking with Danny and then talking with Johnny, it became clear to me that I should get someone into my life who really focuses on this thing and who can help me with it. So I asked around, I did some research, and I found out that there was a certified fashion consultant about an hour away from me in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Hey. Hi, are you Paul?
Yeah, are you Susan?
Hi, Paul, yeah.
Yeah, we talked on the phone.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so excited about this.
I am too. I'm working with you.
I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
I've never worked with a hypnotist before, so this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Good, because I've never worked with a fashion consultant before, so. What do we do? How do we get started?
Do you have your homework with you?
Yes.
Great, awesome. Okay, well, let's go into the office and check it out.
Okay,
all right?
cool.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what brought you here. You know, why did you make the phone call?
I had a gentle but somewhat uncomfortable conversation with my agent, actually. He was really cool about it, but I'm represented by an agency out of Buffalo, New York, and they specialize in the college market, so I mostly perform for colleges. I said to my agent, like, why aren't I doing more bookings? What do I have to do to get more work? And he was like, you need to just take everything to the next level. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, you need to change the way you look. You need to change the way things work. He's like, you dress professionally, but you don't dress like an entertainer necessarily. So that was probably the biggest part of it, you know.
So tell me a little bit about how do you dress when you're on sage?
I was a teacher before, and so I still sort of dressed like a teacher. I would wear like tan slacks and maybe a shirt like this, but no tie, no coat.
What I'd like to do, and the reason why I had you work on the homework and tell me what you like about your clothes, what you dislike, is so that we can really come up with a good recipe, a style recipe for you that is conducive to the brand that you're trying to build, so that the way that you look is in alignment with how you're marketing yourself, okay? We'll do your colors, and then I'm just gonna give you some tips on how to dressing for your body type.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, cool. Let's do it.
All right.
Immediately, she's doing all this stuff with me, and it's clear to me that I am way out of my league.
The reason why we're doing this,
okay,
you're gonna think it's completely ridiculous.
No,
but
good.
The colors that you wear truly do make a huge difference on how your skin looks.
Okay.
We want your skin to look energetic and positive, and if you're wearing the wrong color, it's gonna make you look flat and dead. It's not gonna be pretty, okay?
I never look flat, ever.
Okay, awesome. All right, so this side, this is warm. Warm has a lot of yellow in it.
Yeah.
And this is cool. Cool has a lot of blue undertones in it.
Okay.
So can you sort of see the difference? So we're just looking at your skin now, really.
Looks
I know it's
pink to me, Doc.
Do you ever wear pink?
No, God, no.
All right, okay. Would your feelings get hurt if I told you never to wear that orange shirt
No, why?
ever again?
Why?
Yeah, because you're not warm. You're definitely cool, I can
Warm.
see.
I'm a warm person.
But you're cool.
Oh, I'm cool though. I like that. All right, I'm cool.
So here you can see, and you really can, right? Your face kind of livens up a little bit.
Yeah.
Now watch when I pull the orange tones, and
It's like
it's
I'm
just
like
not
jaundiced.
as dynamic. Yeah, exactly. So here you can really see the difference in, you know, how your skin looks a little sallow.
Yeah.
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 Right?
Yeah, but with the gray, it's.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Oh, now I'm royal. Look at me.
Yeah. So can you see the difference? This has a lot to do whether the softer pastel colors look good or the brighter colors do.
Yeah.
Has a lot to do with your contrast level, and yours is on the higher side.
So wait, officially now, I need to know. What am I? I'm a.
You are cool.
I know.
Clear.
What? Cool.
Bright.
Clear.
Otherwise.
What's my season?
Otherwise known as winter.
Winter. I'm a winter.
Yep.
I'm a winter.
A flat front will give you a more streamlined, cleaner look.
Okay.
The pleats add a detail, so it will bring someone's eye like kind of in this
easy.
area.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's not. It's probably the best thing that came out of this whole meeting is I learned about the command center. Well, actually I didn't. I mistook what she said. She was sort of gesturing downward as she said it, and I thought that she meant downward, but she meant like here, right? Like you want to have a commanding presence. So glad that I went to see her. Clearly, this is going to make a difference in the way that I look. This is going to make a difference in the way that I present myself to people when I'm performing. This was a great decision. This was a really, really good decision.
I got an email from Paul, and it was kind of a lengthy email telling me a lot about what he did and that he was a hypnotist and he needed clothing for his onstage presence. And immediately I thought this is going to be fun, and I could tell he's a real quick study. He's going to get it. We had a lot of fun together, but he's serious about this, and I know it's really important to him.
So, doing the gym sessions, the hypnosis sessions, the fashion consultant session, all of this stuff coming together to put me in a position to look good and feel good when I go on tour. Now, all I have to do is not go to the Waffle House or the Chick-fil-A or the Steak and Shake or the Bojangles or the 20 other ridiculously bad for you food places that are out there on tour. Good luck with that. Got a whole new terminology for my nether regions, the command center. I mean, that's all right. You could say, hi, want to come spend a little time in my command center? That's completely inappropriate. We can't do anything with that.